And you can see behind me that the radar is clear for our region. We did have some thunderstorms that moved in through this morning. I did have some raindrops on my car this morning, but right now things are largely clear. And if we take a look more nationally, we can see, zooming out, that the storms that came through this area this morning are moved down towards the south and are down towards the Mississippi area and into the Arkansas area, but a lot of them have started to dissipate as time has gone on. But we can see right now in Carbondale the skies are clear except for a few fair weather clouds, with a temperature right now of 83 degrees and a relative humidity of 70%, which is giving us a heat index, or it feels like temperature, of 88 degrees this morning in Carbondale, Illinois. And across the region we can see that these temperatures are largely in those low to mid 80s, with 80 in Piedmont, 82 in Carbondale, 84 in Paducah, and 85 in Harrisburg. And we are expecting these temperatures to warm up into those upper 80s and maybe even pushing 90 degrees at times, with, I think at about 1 p.m. today, if you're headed out to the park or the playground, I think it's going to be nice with a temperature of 86 at 1. But I do think, again, we're going to see those lower 90s, and then I do expect an isolated chance of thunderstorms. Rather, some of them could be on the strong to severe side later this evening, especially after the 5 o'clock hour. But I am tracking hot temperatures for today, and then also that risk of strong to severe thunderstorms today, and also strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be the better day. I don't really think we're going to see very much day, and then hotter weather is going to be continuing. If you like hot weather, it's here to stay. So we can see, running the clock forward, we can see by 6 o'clock we do start to see a few pop-up showers down there near the Piedmont area, and those are going to be moving southeast. And I think that this is mainly the area that is going to see those isolated thunderstorms for today. But by 12 o'clock we can see that warm front lifting towards the north, and by 6 o'clock most of us are in those mid-70s. And as you can start to see, our storm system is going to be moving in from the west, and this is going to be tracking east as the day goes on. So by 2 p.m. I really think most of our region is going to be being impacted by this line of thunderstorms, and those could pack some strong hail, or some strong winds, and also some damaging hail. But I don't really think there's a tornado risk, fortunately, with these storms. But by 10 o'clock tomorrow night, where temperatures are still warm in those upper 70s and even a few lower 80s. So for today, we do have a level 1 risk. There's a level 2 risk off towards the west, but most of our region is in that level 1 risk. I don't really think that we are going to be seeing a lot of severe weather here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get dropped when the Storm Prediction Center updates, but for right now we are still in that level 1 risk. And then we have a level 1 risk for Friday, and then a level 2 risk off towards the west, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get upgraded off towards the east to maybe a level 2 risk for tomorrow for that line of strong to severe thunderstorms that could be moving through. So the best way to stay in the know is to download that Storm Track 3 app, and we are tracking several rain chances as we move forward in the week, with it looks like Thursday and Friday and Saturday being our best chances of rain. It looks like we are going to dry out on Sunday, but those rain chances for isolated thunderstorms are going to be back on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But taking a look at the 10-day forecast, we can see that those 90s are going to be here to stay for the remainder of the week, with temperatures in those low 90s. But Saturday, it looks like we do lose the 90s, but again, mid to upper 90s are going to be expected as we start next week and move in through the remainder of next week.
Well, obviously, a lot of people like to get out for the weekend, go to different events, and it sounds like just make sure you bring that umbrella and the Storm Track 3 app.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Garrett.